2024 has been a great year for new music. I know I've barely scratched the surface of what's been on offer, but join me today for a few of my favourite tracks of the year. Hey, welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB. So today marks the final video of my first year on YouTube, so I'm using it as a New Music Monday to cover a few more faves from this year that I haven't yet been able to feature on the channel. So I won't be repeating the likes of, drumroll please, The Warning on my Discoveries of the Year, or Giant Rooks, or The Cave, or The Coronas, or Everything, or even Magnum. After you watch this, you can check out my new music playlist and go and check out any or all of those. I recommend you do. But for today, what we've got is some other stuff. So I've selected representative tracks from a dozen other albums from this year that I've enjoyed a ton, and we'll be doing a random foreplay of those. If you're new to these parts, that just means I'm going to put that mini playlist on shuffle, and whichever are the first 4 songs to come up, well, they'll be the ones that we hear. So we've got some variety on offer. There's some proggy stuff, some indie rock, a few debut albums, and one probably final album from a veteran Canadian artist. Can you guess who? Right, so while you smash that like button, I will fire up the randomizer on our 2024 Music Jukebox and load up our first random track. And that's going to be the one. All right, starting in the UK with Massive Wagons, Missing on TV. I mean, it's probably that way, but it's also here. Packaging wise, it is on my wall of shame because that's it. The music's great. This is Missing on TV, by the way. I'm really very new to this band, as I am to quite a few of the bands on or in the mix today. But yeah, enjoying this album, Earth to Grace, a great deal. I mean, the last track's rubbish, and they say it is, but apart from that, cracking from top to bottom. Have a look at the lads for you, man. Oh. It shot my head off. That was rude. It's a UK band, but I know very little about them. Not like me, I know. As with the recent 1974 episodes, going to pretty much run all 4 tracks pretty much back to back today, so we'll be jumping songs, genres, styles, albums, bands, all of that. And yeah, good new track from them for us today, and we are moving on to, well, this one has been on the playlist for most of the year. I think it had it since February or March. This is Hurray for the Riff Raff. Colossus of Rhodes from Past Is Still Alive.
Caught somewhere in the space between. Do you love me? Do you love me? Everything is
much of way packaging, but we do at least have a little hooked up with words, so I can sing along. Would you like that? No.
Goodbye to America. I wanna see it dissolve. I can't be a poster boy for the great American fall. Now I'm out and I'm prowling. You make me wanna start growling. You will live forever as this bombshell in my mind.
Makes you guess we have moved to America for this track.
I know that it's dangerous, but I want to see you undress. Wrap you up in the bomb shelter of my feather bed. Eileen, I must be living twice. Colossus of Rhodes, buzz blur in the night. Cowboy hat and a cigarette. Grease marker in my leather vest. Let's go paint the oil cans. Write our names on a grain of sand. No one will remember us like I will remember us. Meet me down in the Castro. We'll pretend it's 1985.
This is a deep emotional album, so
we were a twinkle
really
in our great
gets you
grandfather's eyes.
by about the second and a half listen, if it doesn't get you before that.
Children forever. In the end.
I like Massive Wagons.
Baby of the
It's
night.
the 7th or 8th album,
All the night,
and
baby of the night.
more or less the first I've heard.
In the night,
So I've got lots of catching up to do with some of these.
in the night, baby in the night.
This is just gorgeous, though, isn't it? And short and sweet. So we're halfway through our random foreplay. So starting part 2 of the 4, we are moving up to Canada for, as I say, probably the final album from Mr. Burton Cummings, who's been performing for over 60 years now. This is all about key figures from rock dying horribly, and him hearing about it on the news. This is heard it on the news. Starting with John Bonham. Spoiler alert, we've got Lennon and Jim Morrison coming up in subsequent verses. So far, I don't have a physical copy of this one. I have ordered it, but Canada's mail system's all on strike and stuff at the minute, so it's not made its way to the UK. Burton 76 and sounding great. I mean, I'm dropping this on the 30th. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve and that's his birthday. What'll be? You guessed it, 77. For those who don't know, Lizard King, Jim Morrison, like I said before. Somebody said to me that he's just crooning on his albums, there's no rock to it. What a load of nonsense. That's all I'm saying. Only thing I will say about this album, and fair enough if it is his last, and it is his first in 16 years, few too many tracks on it. 17 tracks, about an hour long. If it just honed in on the absolute best dozen, then it would be right up there with his very best things ever. As it is, it's just really damn nice to have. So good to have you back in the studio, Burton. Well done. But either do another one quickly, make it shorter, or yeah, you probably stopped. All right, and we're about to stop because we've only got time for one more song. Maybe this will be from a debut to take us full circle, but it might not be. It's not, but it's close. This is the second album from this band, Nestor. Scandinavian band. I want to say Swedish, but I always get confused. And if you think this sounds like we're in the 1980s, that's their thing. And they do it damn well. Can't really bounce around as much as I'd like. Chained to my desk as I am. So for over, I will do what we could have won to see just a sample of what else might have been in the mix today that wasn't. I think these guys were around in the 80s, but never actually managed to record an album until a few years ago. But had they would have been contenders. which was about here. Every great band was a garage band who refused to give up. All right. So the first track that we didn't hear that we might have heard was, yeah, one of the more proggy things of the year. Definitely one of my favourite albums, Weather Systems, Ocean Without a Shore, which is Daniel Kavanagh's band, formed from the ashes of Anathema. But that's all the time we had to hear from that. Had we started with that, that was Are You There Part 2, we would have followed with Static by Ryan McMullen, a Northern Irish singer-songwriter that I've seen live as a support act over the years. Golden Circle from Mia's Wheels Withered Wheels. This is a great prog album from this year. And Discount to Crooning, Last One Standing from the Vaccines. Hope I'm holding those in the right place. Oh, there it is. Yeah, UK indie rock of the highest caliber. So we were all over the place, and we could have been even further all over the place. Right, see you back in the library. Yeah, so I just double checked on the last proper song we heard in full there, Nestor's Unchain My Heart, and they formed in '89 but never managed to get a deal and release an album. And then came back together in 2021, put out their debut, and now in 2024 we have their second effort. And yeah, I haven't listened to an awful lot of AOR or Melodic rock this year, but that one has been in the mix and highly enjoyable. So yeah, recommended if you like that sort of thing. That is probably it for 2024, except in some ways it's not, because I'm in the past, but you're in my future, something like that. Basically, I've started doing some live streams on the channel in addition to the regular videos, and after I've recorded this, but before you've seen it, probably, I'll be doing a 2024 live stream where I spin other tracks from those albums and other albums I've enjoyed throughout the year, and take viewer requests from your favorite songs of 2024. So if you were there, thanks for joining me. And if you weren't, it should be on replay available to watch as well, somewhere on the channel. Look under the live tab, and you'll find us. So that's the end of my first year on YouTube. Thanks to anyone who's joined me for any part of it, whether it's been this one as your first one or you've been watching from the start. I really appreciate you taking time and joining me, listening to music, old, new, mostly good, and occasionally not so, but almost always good or better. So that full new music playlist is on one side of my head right now, while something YouTube thinks you would like is on the other. So I'll say bye for 2024, but see you in 2025.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.